Every day, your dog may be sending you a stress signal. It means one simple thing: slow down. But most owners miss it completely. Not because they do not care, because the signal does not always look like stress. It may look like sniffing the ground. It may look like turning away. It may look like your dog suddenly shaking off, even though they are not wet. And if you only look at the behavior by itself, it is easy to read it wrong. You might think your dog is distracted. You might think they are being stubborn. You might think they are ignoring you. But in dog body language, context changes everything. One of the most commonly missed signals is sniffing the ground. Of course, dogs sniff because the world is full of scent. That part is normal. But there is a different kind of sniffing that often appears when a dog feels pressure. Imagine a stranger walks directly toward your dog. Your dog was looking at them a second ago. Then suddenly, they lower their head and start sniffing the floor. Many owners pull the leash and say, "Come on, stop sniffing." But sometimes that sniffing is not about the ground. It is a way to pause the moment. It can be a way of saying, "This is too much. I need a second." You may see it during greetings, around excited people, near unfamiliar dogs, or when someone approaches too quickly. The important question is not only, "Is my dog sniffing?" The question is, what happened right before the sniffing started? If the sniffing begins right after pressure appears, it may be communication. Another signal owners miss is the body turn. A dog may turn their head, but sometimes the whole body turns too. Instead of facing the person directly, the dog angles sideways. They may curve away. They may avoid moving straight forward. To humans, this can look like hesitation or disobedience. But for dogs, moving in curves and turning the body can be a way to reduce tension. Direct pressure can feel intense. A direct stare, a direct approach, a hand reaching over the head, or a person leaning in too quickly can all change how the dog feels. So when your dog turns their body away, do not rush to correct it. Pause for one moment. Look at the full picture. Is the body loose or stiff? Is the mouth soft or closed? Is the tail moving freely or held tight? Is your dog choosing space or being forced into the interaction? That is where the meaning becomes clearer. The third signal is the shake-off. Most people notice a dog shaking after a bath. But dogs may also shake off after a tense moment, after a greeting, after being hugged, after a vet exam, after another dog gets too close, after a moment where they stayed still but were not fully comfortable. It can look like a reset, a way for the body to release tension and move on. A single shake-off does not mean something terrible happened. But if you see it again and again after the same situation, pay attention. Your dog may be telling you that the moment was more stressful than it looked. This is why dog body language should never be read from one signal alone. Sniffing can be normal. Turning away can be normal. Shaking off can be normal. But when these signals appear right after pressure, and when the rest of the body looks tense, they may mean your dog needs you to slow down. So what should you do? First, pause. Do not punish the signal. Do not pull the dog straight back into the situation. Second, give your dog a little more space. Step back. Turn your own body slightly sideways. Soften your voice. Let the dog choose whether to re-engage. Third, watch what happens next. If your dog relaxes, moves freely, sniffs calmly, or comes back on their own, you probably help them feel safer. If they stay stiff, avoid the person, hide, growl, panic, or suddenly change their behavior, that is a sign to take the situation more seriously. And if there is aggression, fear that does not improve, pain, panic, or a sudden behavior change, it is best to speak with a veterinarian or a qualified behavior professional. The goal is not to be afraid of every small signal. The goal is to notice the conversation earlier, because many dogs do communicate before they bark, snap, or shut down. They sniff, they turn away, they shake off, they ask for space in quiet ways. And when you notice those quiet signals, you give your dog something very important: the feeling that they do not have to get louder to be understood. So the next time your dog suddenly sniffs the ground, turns their body away, or shakes off after a tense moment, do not ignore it. Ask what happened before. Look at the whole body. Then watch what changes after. That simple habit can completely change the way you understand your dog.